Good evening, everyone. It is 9 p.m. here in Tokyo on June 30th, 2023, Friday. Welcome to Final Fantasy Fridays. I am your host, Richard Pocky Kim. This is Pocky Tanks for Entertainment episode 30, Endwalker, Walking. Behind me is my co-host, Chris Kim, reading something. And reading a Kirby light novel, which is good. Soka. And he unfortunately got closed school tomorrow because in Japan there are Saturday classes sometimes. Let's see, anything newsworthy? Nothing really comes up right now. Yeah, nothing really comes to mind. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started then. Let me tell my friend I'm doing this really fast. Lisa. Alright. Now, last we left off, we were going to go tell the leaders of the Alliance what's going on. I was told to expect you. As you may or may not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the Elder Saintseer and the Sultana. Three of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you know what to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Off we go to the command room. My apologies for calling you away from Charlian at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. 'Twas only right that the discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn that we are all in accord. But may I ask what your plan entails? Please. It hinges entirely on the warding scales and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time in Charlian, the Allied nations have been engaged in separate fronts, with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of kobolds, Sahagan, Ixal, and Ananta have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Radzahan has given us cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace. And it is you, the Science of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Tolofori at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. These brave few will be the Ilsabard contingent. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go actually strike at the enemy nation this time. To think such progress has been made in such a short span, so short a span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Please, sir.
Sorry.
It's okay, just please don't kick me in the back of the back, okay? As previously purported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered. Robbed of their free will, they serve the Teleforoi's every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. As the Little Empress says. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember that we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end. Aye, on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Urianger observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, There's reason to believe the smaller spires are merely precursors of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we'd failed to make any headway, though the same can be said of the Telephoroi. There's certainly no rush to press further into our lands.
God.
Kinisa, shh. I know you're upset. You don't like them, but you don't have to yell, okay? Don't have to get angry about it. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Ishtila's analysis of the Tower's influence on aetheral currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the Spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it's not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the larger spire in the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless, once we've uncovered the truth, we'll bring these schemes crashing down, along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good. But what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. We want you and your scales to join the Ilzabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? And everyone looks at my character. Perhaps you should be able to answer that. For honor and glory, for the people of Garlemald, and for revenging the Telephoroi. Let's rescue the people of Garlemald, shall we? Couldn't have put it better myself. Ishtala, Thancred, and Urianger have already pledged their support, and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They are positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Please, yorikusi nonda?
Yes.
Yorikusi nonde kudasai, hayaku. Don't run, though. Once you've delivered the deporting scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilzabard.
Nonda.
Nonda? Hamigaki shimashita? Ralbon and Lord Americ are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telephoroi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. My character's gonna be cold. Maybe. I don't know. Now go. Safe in the knowledge that Eorzea will be as you left it, or better, upon your return. Alright. So we're gonna strike at the heart of the enemy. Very exciting. So, off to Alamigan, huh? Yep. Check something really fast. Did my post go off? Okay, no it did. Good. There we go. Hail Hill gang's all here, wow. You know, I'm quite looking forward to seeing who's been selected for the Ilzabard contingent. I have a few people in mind. Care to make a friendly wager? I'll admit, this is all rather daunting, though not quite in the way I was expecting. We'll be standing shoulder to shoulder with our alliance's finest. The best of the best. The warrior of light and, well, me. It's silly, I know. Perhaps this is my way of distracting myself from the part I should be worried about. Marching to Gargamald. I must quit anchoring in Urianger under the conditions we can expect in Garlemald. I know it's cold, but how cold? Will I need to keep my ears covered? They can be a bit sensitive at times. If Airmerk asks after me, say I'm getting on fine, leave it at that. Don't you dare breathe a word about the cord. Alright. Ah, fancy meeting you here. I trust a mutual friend is settling into life as a scion? Collaboration never was his forte. The moment the fighting ended, off he'd go, like a gale cat swept up in the brown breeze. Please, sir. Shizukani shite kudasai. But rest assured, he will always be there when you need him. Probably. Probably, huh? Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy, bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding skills of yours are what made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Amark be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our royals organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we've seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Ilsbard contingent. The very suggestion that we send some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto the Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not, though I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging to the fray. Alas, I have battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Amarik's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is the peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Ilsabard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again. Word of your exploits travels quickly. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I have shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us? Strange. I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telephoroi have laid waste my homeland and saved my people. But though every motive of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone could place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varys and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Ilsabard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. We will deliver your people from harm in your stead. For what it is worth, you have my gratitude. You and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen. I am certain of it. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love of Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. And if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you. All of you. Alright. Regardless of how my country may receive you, the cold will not treat you kindly. Underestimate it at your own peril. I suppose it's easy for some people to forget there are civilians in Garlemald, too, when the only Imperials they've ever known are soldiers. With the knowledge that our allies will hold the line in our absence, we may devote our attention to the Ilsbardian front. So that's Gaius Balzar. The horrors he must have seen. Many of his own making, I do not doubt. Like Gaius, I too stand accused of Varus's murder, though I am well or less recognizable on sight. Still, it's something to bear in mind once we reach Garlemald. I neglected to mention earlier that we received a report from our troops that it may be of interest to you. While engaged with the lunar primal, a great worm swooped down from the skies above and came to their aid. This worm, as described, was a spitting image of Tiamat. It would seem she too seems to continue to wage war against the Telephoroi. Yay, Tiamat! Once we've seen the contingent on its way, I will return to my duties here in Alamigo. As many of our most capable will be traveling with you to Garlemald, we who remain will have to fight that much harder to make up the difference. But let no man say they do not welcome the challenge. This old bull isn't ready to hang up his horns yet. Morning, Cryptomancer, and yes, off to Garlemald. Random thing, huh? The other members of the Elsabar contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you are ready. Alright, here we go. Excuse me. The remaining members of the Scions. Your friends and most of the Ilsabar contingent await you within. Would you like to see me? Would you like me to see you through? Best of the best of the best, with honors. Sorry. I love that movie. Okay.
It's a good scene.
Your boy Captain America over here. He doesn't know what we're doing in the first place. By the 12. That's a lot of people. Oh, yay! So we've gone from Final Fantasy to Final Fantasy Tactics with this many people.
Final Fantasy Tactics?
Final Fantasy Tactics is a turn-based strategy game using the Final Fantasy characters and such. Instead of being a standard RPG where it's just two sides and they just fight, you have a big board that you have to move around. It's kind of like Super Robot Wars, but with Final Fantasy characters first. Okay? If you want, I can show it to you sometime. Mitai? No care?
Don't care.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Ah, Lucia. Huh, interesting.
Has the personal skills of a squirrel and a race. I love this loose turn of phrase.
頼りにさせてもらいます。できることならば過去よりも未来に。
It'd be interesting to look this up later and find out if that's true or not, because I have not done that many classes, not many jobs past 30, so.
では顔合わせも兼ねて派遣団の皆を紹介しよう。みんな集まってくれ。暁も到着した。そろそろ始めよう。
そろそろ
I wonder if it's just a matter of if you've unlocked unlocked the job. Because I recognized the thief there, the ninja there.
ではそちらから頼めるだろうか。
分かったよ。僕はアルンセンナ。我が姉カヌエセンナの命により三重の現術校としてグリタニアからの志願者を扱ってきた。
Kid, how do you see with your hair like that?
ガレマルドにおいて君たちや救助すべき者の命を守るのが僕たちの役目だ。だからギルドの長から推薦を受けた現術師たちを連れてきた。総者島からその護衛に当たる者もね。じゃあ次は俺たちだな。あんた断罪党の。ああそうだよ、シカルドだよ。この前はダセえとこ見せたな。どの面下げてこんなところにと思っちゃいる。
That's right. That's the
フィルフィルのおじきがお前が見てこいって言うもんだからよ。
That's the ninja class one.
そこでダダをこねちゃいよいよ断罪党の恥さらしだろ。俺は海賊だ。だからこそ乗った船に命を預けなきゃならねえ。今回は帝国から奪うのもなしにして船長の言うリムサロミン様新しい航海術に
He's also
か
a
けてや
thief
る
too.
Well, yeah, yes, of course. If that's the case, I've got almost all the classes unlocked at least. I don't have a couple of the casters, so.
ってわけでカジシと甲冑師を預かってきた。ガレマルドならどんな状態になってても鉄はあるだろう。こいつらがいれば寝る場所でも何でもこしらえられる。
Ah, okay. Interesting.
グリダニアと同じく護衛役も連れてきてるぜ。ま、生きのいい護衛部隊だとでも思っといてくれや。
Interesting. Okay. The dialogue changing is interesting, but I'm not as pressed then.
意気込みはバッチリだね。これは
Yay, Elise!
私たちも負けてられないな。
Yay!
アラミゴとウルダハからもナナモ様とラウバーンの呼びかけに応じて人が集まってくれたんだ。ガレマルドが崩壊してるなら道を開くのにも人手がいるでしょ。そうでなくてもテロフォローに襲撃されるかもしれない。そんな時に頼れる仲間たちよ。もちろん私とピピンも存分に使って。久々にあなたの暴れているところが見られそうね。今はどちらかというとシトラの方が大暴れなんじゃない？魔女様は怒らせるとおっかないって話に聞いてるよ。
She said, I look forward to be able to see you wreak havoc on the battlefield again. So that's kind of cute. That's funny.
帝国では厳しい現実が待ってると思う。
He's like giving the boys an iPhone. They're like, no, it's not us. We didn't say anything.
できるだけのことをしていきたいんだ。
Hello!
Please,
本当の自由が訪れるように。
Chris, calm down. You laugh. That's it. You don't have to keep going on about it, okay?
イスガルドからも対テロフォロイの戦力および労働力として私を含めた新連騎士団に参加させてもらう。
Chris, please stop moving the desk, okay? What that was.
帝都ガレマルドがあるのは極寒の地だ。雪中での任務とあらばいくらか助言できることもあるだろう。そういった理由で派遣団の総指揮も私が拝命することとなった。
I forgot how tall Rukia is compared to everyone.
Except the main
ま
character?
た四大名家特にアインハルト家の計らいで
She's
講
only
師
she's
にも
not
同
calling
行
the
しても
main
らうこと
character.
になっている。
My character is really short, Chris. I made my character as short as I could because I think it's funny to have a short tank.
彼らの技術は
That's what?
魔導兵器や
That's stronger than me to be I
通用
tank.
する部分があるからな。カイトの鍛冶師や甲冑師と共に活躍してくれるだろう。
Machine is like at the like 70 something right now, so yeah.
それからキコーラにはもう一人紹介を。
エマネランドのフォルタン家を代表してエマネラン
He's
ドの
looking style, I guess. Like me.
He's uncomfortable because he's not used to this.
急に強くなってるとかないからな。兄貴が和平を目指すための派遣なら実にお前の来たって押し付けてきたんだよ。そりゃ武闘会の一つでもあれば速攻で帝国人とダチになる自信がなくても正直戦えって言われるよりは
Yep, that's him, alright.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't see me. I like to see my enemy dance. I want to.
Christopher, calm down, please.
さすが俺のマブダチ。任せてくれ。涙ながらに留守番してるオノロアにも楽しい話を持ち出してやらなきゃいけないからな。
Wow, they left off a whole line about how just what I expect my bestie to say.
以上がグランドカンパニーエオルゼアからの参加者だ。あとは東方連合からのプランのみだが、
What's about boom
到着が少し遅れているらしい。
っていうと、ドマの忍びの人たちとか？
いや、あいつらは広い東方連合をつなぐために奔走してる。飛燕からの伝言によれば、同じくらい頼もしい連中をよこしてくれるそうだが。
Bunch of samurai, maybe?
おいてめえ、俺の前を塞ぐなクソ男。
Uh-oh. That was a rather... Oh, Lord, yeah, it's them. Ha 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 ha.
Oh my.
Yay.
遅くなってすみません。
Yay,
東
Serena.
方連合よりイルシャバード派遣団に加えていただくべく参上いたしました。シュレア、それにみんなも？
And everyone else.
Yeah, come.
俺たちの草原にはトウとやらも
あー
出てこなかったもんでな。
Don't be so.
いくらかはドマだのどこだのに向かわせたが、俺もいい加減乾き死にそうなんだよ。
What's with stop being sour?
Hmm?
What's Sadu would stop being sour?
She's an angry person, Chris. That's kind of how she is.
さあ、一番前に出せ。全滅だ。
サズさん落ち着いて。今回はダメです。皆殺しは控えて。
Don't hold back on the massacring.
噂に聞く草原のアーティストと共同できるから。 そして
Okay, Chris.
後ろにいるの
時
は
間だよ。おやすみなさい。You get school tomorrow, okay? So, おやすみ。Bless you. おやすみ。
Oh god, I'm dying.
はいダルマスカ解放を目指すレンテの涙の皆さんです。それから
ボズヤレジスタンスの精鋭だな。
Nice.
どちらも腕が立つ上に隠密活動もお手の物だ。彼らがいれば俺一人で広い帝都を探索せずに済むだろう。
ダルマスカにボズヤ、先の戦いで解放されたアラミゴモだが帝国によって侵略を受けた土地だ。ここに集まってくれた皆の意志を疑うわけじゃない。それでも今回帝都に向かうのはテロフォロイによって被害を受けた同志を助けるためだ。だとすればかえって苦しい思いをしてしまう者もいるのではないだろうか。
実はね、ここに集まっているよりも大勢の人が派遣団への参加を辞退してるんだ。
ありがとう。
おやすみ。
多分アラミゴだけじゃなくて他の国でもどんな理想があったって帝国とは散々戦ってきたんだもの。仕方ないよ。
Yeah.
でも帝国と相対してきたからこそ知ってることもある。ガレマールの旗の下にいる人も人だった。許せない奴がいて嫌な思いもいっぱいしたけど、だけどそれだけじゃなかったんだ。ポルドラと話せたみたいにシドたちがいつも全力で協力してくれたみたいに牧島さんがこうしてここにいてくれるのだって。
Yep.
派遣団に志願したのはそれを体感してきた人、あるいは自分の考えや信念で割り切ることができた人。
Oh, pardon me while I crack my back, folks. There we go.
お互いの未来を考えるにはまず生きててもらわなきゃいけないってちゃん。
Oops, sorry.
すまない。余計な心配だった。私も思いは同じ。この任務共に必ずやり遂げよう。
I like dudes back there with his giant rock axe.
では具体的な作戦を確認するとしよう。我々が目指す兵とガレマルドは北州イルサバード大陸の北方中央山脈を越えた先にある。今回はここアラミゴからガーロンドアイアンワークス提供の飛空艇に乗り山脈越えを決行する予定だ。
That's good.
ただテロフォロイが迎撃してくる可能性もある。彼らが帝国を牛耳っている以上飛空戦艦を使われることや妨害波でこちらの航行を妨げてくる事態についても考慮しておく必要があるだろう。
Darn those Minovsky particles.
そこで提案させてもらったのが中央山脈と帝都の間に広がる大雪原マグナ・グラキエスで飛空艇を降りるという計画です。
Magna Glacius, huh?
帝都までは徒歩での雪中行軍となります。かの雪原には もともと物資輸送に用いていた設備や道がある。
Wait, bring the airship with us on foot?
何より見通しがいい。任務中は飛空艇を防衛し続けなければならない以上、守りやすい場所に止めるのは有効か。
I guess keep them just low to the ground then.
今も各地でテロフォロイの計略に抗っている同胞たち、そして厳しい状況下にあると思われる帝国民のためにも一刻も早い行動が望まれている。
This definitely feels very epic. I mean,
みんな迅速に準備を進めてほしい。歴史代の出発としよう。
alright. That's a lot of people to talk to. I'm here representing the Marauders Guild, and it's my job to keep the Smiths out of harm's way. Mind you, with them hammers of theirs, they can put up a fair fight themselves. With a bit of luck, this will be over and done before you know it. And when this is all over, you can pay the Max Master a visit. He still tells all the new recruits about the time he killed Kijata and avenged that boy's parents. I remember like it were yesterday. The Telephora, you say? Let's see how they like it when we with our destructive magics upon them. That's right, I didn't finish Black Mage, did I? No, I did not. I'm so glad I found you. I have for you a letter from Master Haman. Let's read it together, shall we? Now let's see here. I have every confidence that your fist shall bring the Telephora to their knees. And should you spy any beautiful maidens thereabouts, perhaps sing to them my praises? Charming, Master. Well, more fool me for thinking the letter might contain something actually inspiring. Let's just, forget this note exists and focus on the battle ahead. It seems so long ago we were sailing across the Ruby Sea and charging by the Azim Steppe with Cyrano and the others. I'd say we're overdue for another adventure. Ah, it brings back memories to see so many familiar faces. We've been through so much together. Good times and not so good. I expect Garlemald will be mostly the latter, but I'd like to believe we'll look back on these days more fondly in the years to come. But for that to happen, we'll have to make it out of this alive. Don't you die on me, aye? How's it going, buddy? Often has Father told me of the struggles faced by Alamigo in the days of the occupation, and I too have crossed over to the Empire on many occasions. Though Garlemald has long been our bitter enemy, her Grace is elected to bolster the Elsabar contingent with members of the Immortal Flames. As representatives of the Sultanate, we are one in our commitment to the cause. Till the Empire fell, Garlands were the only ones we were allowed to impose tariffs upon at sea. Weren't easy pickings, but I made myself pretty gilt. Since they've been so generous to me and mine, perhaps it's time I returned the favor and gave a little something back. With so many people from so many places, I'm rather out of my element. Regardless, I am a seed seer, and will endeavor to equip myself accordingly. We've been playing joint military operations like this before, and with far greater numbers, but for some reason this feels very different to our previous experiences. Despite having shared little more than introductions, there's already a palpable sense of camaraderie. So Lucia's in command. Regardless of her background, she's a Temple Knight through and through. I dare say her Garlean roots are all one more reason for her to leave this mission. This is extraordinary! To meet such company, the finest our allies have to offer. With comers such as these, we are bound to succeed. I'm certain of it. Hey, Magnai. Still won't be your wife. With the Mole, champions of the Nadam, and the Dothari having sent so many here, I thought to defend the steppe in their absence. And though I would have done so were it not for my step-brothers. They urged me to grant our allies the sun's might, that his radiance may deliver them unto victory. Though I must tolerate the presence of this feral Dothari dog, as first among my brothers, I could do no less than accept this challenge. My deeds will become the stuff of legends. Yeah, you're still a jerk. I care not for the Iron Men or their troubles. It is the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I volunteer to join this band at Serena's request, and if she thinks it a worthy cause, that is reason enough. Though we hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She's much better company on a hunt than many of the step-selfish men can dream to be. Speaking of which, hi Serena! I'm so glad to see you well, Celesta. Grandmother was worried for you. The night I agreed to come hither and join the contingent, the gods sent her a strange dream. 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced the world fell into ruin. In blinding chaos she spied blackened silhouettes, and knew at once that one was yours. Yet we knew not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that great danger awaits. Whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. Bunny folk. Yay! How's it going, machinist boy? If it isn't Celesta, 'tis thanks no small part to you that the manufactory's future is looking brighter than ever, my friend. I am pleased to report that I and a handful of my colleagues have been selected to join the contingent. Ere the expedition is ended, even the Temple Knights will be singing our machinist's praises, once they've borne witness to not only our mechanical proficiency, but our combat prowess as well. Cool. Alright, dude. Well, well, if I had known what social gatherings would turn out to be, I'd have dressed for the occasion. Still, it seems a perfect opportunity to mingle with the other guests. Would I be correct in assuming those ladies over yonder are Serena and Sadu of the Steppe? Perhaps I should introduce myself, though I don't like much look at the fellow with the enormous axe. Yeah, well. Grandma does say some scary things, honestly. I was half expecting to find the man who taught me red magic amongst our number, but he's nowhere to be seen. I suppose he's had his share of unpleasant experiences with the Empire, but so have we all. Perhaps there's another reason. Well, in any case, I have a feeling I'll see him once this is all over. I'm sure he'll be pleasantly surprised by how much my swordplay's improved since we last met. Huh. I already made it to 72. Maybe it's because I haven't done all the quests for it yet, actually. I've just been leveling. I have close ties with the scouts of the Eastern Alliance and the various resistance groups, and they're an absolute joy to work with. Blessed are we to have countless steadfast allies over our journeys, of course. Indeed, we are joined today by many new acquaintances, who in time shall we come to call our comrades, and may have friends. Not everyone? Yes, that's everyone. Alright, Ishtala. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Nirmalja and other tribes often send their troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many were struggled simply to survive in the harsh climate of Ilsabard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Telforoi. All things considered, they can better aid a cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their ignorance to do more has been noted. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warding skills to our comrades. Can you do the honors? Okay, now I have to talk to everyone again. Warding skills for this guarding delegation, I take it? Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted in this foray into Garlemald, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. And now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I've betrayed. And that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Eremic. He would have me put my sense of knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. That I would set of warding skills I spy? Not that I would know what they looked like. Talisman. Wow, look at these. Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with aether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves? Is that the right term? Anyway, they'll give us one less thing to worry about. which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only one way to find out, eh? And nervous or not, I'd march through all 7 hells if it would give me a chance to put Xenos back in the grave where he belongs. Good. I want to kill him too. I hear you got something for us. Those scales that everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? We're gonna be worth a guillotine when this is all over. But we'll hold on to them for now. And one more thing. I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they say Ainzar instead? Buggered if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Helfer told me was that they needed someone to help safeguard the future. And here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you have been wondering what good a pirate is on dry land, in the middle of the sun and snow of all places. Well, me and my crew will do whatever it needs doing, so let's set sail, or however the saying goes on airships. Arunsana? Yes? So these are the fated warding scales? Enough for me and my men, I see. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to travel outside the Toll's Wood. The Elder Seer, however, has granted me special permission. She has bid me lend my magics to the people of Garlemald while learning all I can of their ways. In so doing, I will come closer to understanding myself and my place in the world. Or so she says. I say it's past time our allies benefited from the power of a Seer's disposal. From the power at a Seer's disposal. Some will know that we hide our light under a bushel, and I intend to address that criticism. I intend to address. Alright, last one. We heard it would be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. Oh, the talismans! We're to keep these close at all times, yes? I will see that no one misplaces theirs. Oh, and before I forget, I have a message from Hien. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I have done his words justice. Doma, much of Othard, has been plagued by the towers. Yet while he cannot be here, he wished to express his shared conviction. He and Yugiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid we'll keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. Alright, and Maxima. Do you have a wording skill for me too? Yes, I do, buddy. I think that's the last one. Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I would impart some advice, if I may. You have been told by many to wear the cold of Ilsabard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures, courtesy of the Alchemist Guild. But understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion. Now, let's proceed to the Alamegan quarter. While you make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready the airships. I'm going in my swimsuit because that's what I do. Preparations. I got my armor and my lance. What more could I need? Since my revival, I've been lax in expending my limited wardrobe. Then we would have time for a quick trip out to Old Charlian? I recall a rather fetching coat. It's something of a constant refrain that we required warmer clothing. My present garb may be lacking, fur collar notwithstanding. Concoctions to fortify the flesh against wind and cold are commonly sold in the Uldan markets, though they are of dubious provenance and proficiency. 'Tis said, however, that in recent days the Alchemist Guild hath produced a tincture capable of such a feat. Mayhap the achievements of their Thanarian counterparts did spur them to action, that they now be put to shame. This coat's quite warm, but I have something rather thicker for occasions like these. There's no telling how long we'll be out in the open, and we can't go starting fires willy-nilly if we want to avoid detection. If you've anything you still need to take care of, you'd better see to it now. Well, let's see. Things should be okay. My gear is pretty much as good as I'm gonna get it at this point, unless I go to the store, but I don't really need to buy new gear. So, here we go. This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about Urianger and I. We saw what we wore in Garlemald before. Justinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be wearing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had time to find something to my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of signs I'm in need of a tailor I hear? Is that Tataru? Really? Tataru! Yay! Desu! But how? Oh my god, Tataru saying mwahaha. That's funny. Mwahaha, I have my ways. Oh yes indeed. You thought you could sneak off the Ilsa bar without telling me?
5.
Ha! Nothing escapes my notice. Now you will wear these garments I have made for you whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather, the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? I still like the little knife she's got here on her back, just to let you know. Because, if need be, Tataru stab a bitch. I did have one other thing to share. Artemis and Blumuda have finally returned there from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian? Oh, why not? Oh, why not? You can keep Krill company in the Baldesian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard Ergamus and Blumida, I cannot pronounce that, Blumida, did a fine job carrying on in our stay while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we have nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because of a certain someone who shall remain this is in a position to transport your souls to another world. Damn, Tataru. That's cold. That's cold. If anything similarly disastrous were to happen...
One way to kind of bitch.
Yeah, well... I mean, he's standing right in front of her, too. If anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. This is my Tataru. I've only had her for a day, but if anything ever happened to her, I would kill every one of them myself. Actually, I've had this Tataru for 10 years now, but oh well. And they're doing a spin-off manga where they're all at school, and she's the principal. It's really funny. I should buy that manga sometime and start reading it. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. I cannot do her Japanese voice at all. North Sea coat. Okay, that's cute. Wow, actually looks pretty cool. Not that I'm going to be putting it on, but it still looks pretty cool. Getting so close with 89. Totoro is desperately trying to retain her composure as she prepares to see you off for another perilous journey. I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. Ah, there he is. Alright, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? Excuse me. Yorza Academy. I read the first chapter, and it's pretty funny. So far, so... It's an honor to finally meet you. We, the girl in Ironworks, will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains and into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable imperial defector. For that reason, the family is committed to the success of his expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there's aught we might do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Well, folks, we've got 2 more hours for the stream, so here we go. In addition, you'll be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you're defeated, you'll be able to try again from the most recent of these. Oh, goodness. Please know that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Alright, let's do this. Do it to it. Hey, Crescents. I'm sure you'll be fine. That world was called Vanadil. Wait, no, sorry. Eorzea. So we're going to start there.
イルサバード大陸を横断する中央山脈。連なる険しき山々を派遣団を乗せた飛空艇は堅実な航行で越えをせた。
Dun, 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 dun. Chris, please stop playing with your toys and go to bed.
「一行が降り立ったのは帝都外縁偉大なる雪原マグナ・グラキエス」。突如の来訪を拒むかのように凍てつく風が吹き荒れていた。
I still like everyone's wearing coats except for me. I think that's hilarious. Night, Doc. Have a good day, and thank you.
偵察隊を率いて先行しているサンクレッド殿から連絡があった。この先に武装した帝国兵の一団が陣を構えているそうだ。
生き残りの人たちってこと？
そうだな。ただ無事というわけではないようだ。
That's true, he is.
偵察隊に同行している牧島殿によると、一団を率いているのは
The third Legion, huh?
ウェルギリア。
Vergilia, huh?
従えている兵には第3軍団と第1軍団の者が混在しているらしい。
Interesting. Okay.
第3軍団といえばバリス艇が崩御した後に即位を宣言した皇族のネルワ氏とつながりがあるのでしたね。一方で第1軍団はバリス艇の直属だ。ネルワ氏の即位を認めず 両者は対立していたはず。
Sounds like a little bit of that good old mind control to me.
その通り、帝都で起こっていた戦闘も少なくとも当初のうちは第3対第1という図式だったと聞いている。
I'm not gonna lie, this is making me want to play FF6 again.
それが不可解にも一つにまとまり、崩壊したはずの帝都を守っているということは、
テロフォロイによってテンパードにされている可能性が高い。
Yep.
で、どうするよ。略奪に来てるなら正面から勝ち込むが、そうじゃねえだろ。
ああ、テンパードになっていても彼らは帝国の民、我々が保護すべき対象だ。
Is he a gunblade?
戦闘そのものは避けられないだろうが、できるだけ双方の被害を抑えつつ彼らを無力化させることを狙いたい。
Remember, don't aim for the cockpits. Just take out their power source. Wait, no, wrong game. I'm sorry.
兵器の破壊、それから気絶させたり拘束したりだね。
Savage beings.
もちろん不可能ではないけど、混戦になると厳しいかもしれないな。
Uh-oh. Oriandra's in the back thinking.
サンクレットのことです。何か作戦を提案してはいませんでしたか？
ご明察だ。偵察隊はベルギリア軍団長たちの背後に回り、彼らの補給地に侵入したそうだ。そこで待機中の魔導兵器を一斉に破壊してもらう。これが成功すれば前衛への増援を立てるのみならず、一部が引き返してくれる可能性もあるだろう。
なるほど。分散してくれれば対応できなくもない。
では偵察隊による破壊工作が済み次第、我々は2つの隊に分かれて進もう。
Is that Frost on dude's face?
前衛を受け持つ本隊と後方で物資の輸送を受け持つ主張部隊だ。
Dude, stop being cold. I'm gonna swim
暁の
suit.
皆にも各隊への助力を願いたい。特に機構は随一の手だれだ。主張部隊のしんがりを守りつつ、戦況次第では前に上がってもらえるだろうか。
Ah, makes sense. Alright, so... Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot... Meanwhile, at Stately Wayne Manor...
作戦は提案通りに決行だそうです。健闘を祈る。おもちゃを壊すときは派手にお願いと。
派手にね。
ヤシトラだな。彼女の期待に沿うのは難しそうだが、まあ前処はするさ。俺たちのやることをもう一度確認しておこう。一つ目は待機中の魔導兵器に爆薬を仕掛けること。起爆は脱出した後にするから、あくまで設置だけでいい。
Just sending them, okay.
2つ目が自律型魔導兵器の制御端末を停止させることだ。これができればすでに前線に上がっている機体も含めて動きを止められるはず。以上2点。場所の分担はさっき伝えた通りだ。この吹雪が味方してくれている間に頼むぞ。
各人の状況は私が取りまとめ通信でお伝えしましょう。しかしあなたは本当にお一人でいいのですか？
ああ、その方がむしろ好都合だ。勝手にやらせてくれればケンシロウは交渉する。
It's too bad Aotsuki Hime is not here to watch her favorite boy do his thing.
わかりました。
Excuse me.
どうかお気をつけて。
Alright, so combo, reduced damage, mass presence, silent takedown, and bewilderment bomb. Okay. Assuming there's nothing else you wish to confirm, we may commence the mission as soon as you are ready.
ご分を。
それじゃあ行動開始といくか。
Thankfully, he wasn't paying attention, apparently. Alright. Ah. Knock him out. I'm not sure what to do with the robots though here. Do those kind of guard dogs, I guess?
け、見つかったか。ここだ。
Okay, that was not what to do. Alright, that was not the right thing to do then. Okay, well. For now.
Ah, 焦りすぎたな。
might die here. This is annoying. Okay, that sucked. I see. That's what that's for then, alright. Alright.
見つかったか。
Yeah. Alright, now so far so good. All things considered. Knock on wood. What? What? Really? Lame.
こちらサンクレット。爆薬が仕掛け終えたぞ。
こちらマキシマ。他の部隊も順調です。
Alright.
あなたは続けて魔導兵器の
Oh, there you are! I was wondering if you were gonna be here for it.
了解だ。目的を達成した部隊は予定の位置で待機していてくれ。
Alright. Yes, I was like... Metal Gear Thank It indeed. Wait for this dude to walk past. We're gonna go that way, I think. Which way are you going, you stupid robot? Thank you. Ah, wrong way. I think we got a fair amount of time for this, but still. And no worries. Thank you for the good luck. Hitting away, hitting away, hitting away. Seriously. Oh, for God's sake.
焦りすぎだな。
Oh, come on. At least he'll be dead then, I don't have to worry about you. Ugh, okay. One more and I'm toast. Go away. Go away. Go, thank you. Thankfully, we don't, like, get back up. Whew. Thankfully, Thancred is, got a pretty strong okay, come on. Get. I want to take care of these dudes. Oh, I see. Thank you, robots, for being dumb. Alright, now what? Am I done? Yay, I'm done!
お疲れ様でした。皆さんご無事で何よりです。
Yes, indeed.
あっちの準備は大丈夫そうか。
ええ、本隊、視聴部隊ともにいつでも立てるとのことです。
Alright.
了解だ。それじゃあ出発の合図らしく派手に行くか。
Glad to hear that, Crypto Presence. Or do you mean this? Ah, okay. I thought you meant you had just finished something. A few moments later, at the rear of the Ilsabar contingent supply caravan, I think they could have explained it a little bit better that the little robot dudes were not the dogs, because they act dog-like.
吹雪やんだわね。そろそろ前を行ってる本体が相手の前衛とぶつかる頃かしら。ヤシトラたちもあっちについてるし大丈夫だとは思うけれど。
Shuff, 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 shuff.
みんな止まって。何か来る。
Stop! Something is coming.
偵察隊を放ってたのはこっちだけじゃねってか。全員 担当のキャリッジを指示しろ。応戦すんぞ野郎ども。
Alright. Now it's just some good old beatdown time. You will fight as yourself. That's good to know.
落ち着いて、まず戦えないものを守るんだ。
Good old. Thankfully, I have AoE. Oh, nope. Get off center there.
よし、敵が途切れた。今のうちに体勢を整えよう。君は前のキャリッジの援護に向かって。
Alright, sounds like a plan. There's my.
さすがマブダチ、いいところに。みんな、粒子戦争の英雄が来たぞ。踏ん張れ。
One of you means himself or me. What I wouldn't give for a heroic leap right now.
よっしゃー。って戦闘のキャリッジが苦しそうだな。お前は言ってやれ。ここは俺が任された。
お前が上がってきたってことは手こずってるのは俺たちだけか。へっ、上等だ。海賊の意地ってものを見せてやれよ。ぶちかましてやら。
Maybe I will unlock all the jobs. Even the healing ones. Healing, I'm so bad at it. Really? Is it another dude after me too? Fine. Oh, there's more enemies over there. How? One.
「敵の増援が途切れたか。おい、後ろはどうだ。
問題ないよ。あとは僕たちだけで守りきれる。
だそうだ。ならお前は 本体の方に合流しろ。あっちも交戦中だ。誰かが栄養を待ってるかもだろ。
Meanwhile, on the front line. No, I've got. I still need to work on Monk, honestly, but. Out cold.
やりすぎないようにね。あなたの槍はとびきり強烈なのだから。
言われなくても加減はしてるさ。
I am holding back.
だが、いかんせん恐怖も躊躇も消されたテンパードだ。動きだけを封じるってのは想像以上に難儀だな。
Monk is very boring at the beginning. Once you hit like 35 to 40 and you start having to do like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, kind of like that. It's a little more fun. To me at least. I like that.
それがあの子たちのこれからの世界が選んだ道よ。難しいと知っていて、それでも槍を貸してくれるとあなた言ったでしょ。
Machinist Red Major are two of my favorites right now too, so. Nice. Nice transition there. Oh hey, it's the boss. You're gonna get your butt kicked. You're gonna get your butt kicked.
第三軍団長ウェルギリア。シリナたちに加勢したいとこだけど。こちらもなかなか隙がないな。
Here I come to save the day.
来てくれたの？気合い入った。もう一丁。さあ行くよ。
All right, let's do this.
Jojo! あとは我ら本体がここを突破するのみ。一丁やってるよ。
Ah, yes. AoE abilities. God bless them. Holy shit, dude. Pippin not playing around there. Yeah, let's bring you over here, we cleave you guys down. Yeah, my dad told me that. Oh, hey. What? Why am I not tanking her? Why am I tanking this generic Reaper? Oh, she is a boss after all. La la la. Oh hey, go back. I love that she just used shield lob too. This is such a scripted fight. Prepare salvo, huh? Whoa! Oh my.
皆さん大丈夫ですか？
Oh yeah, no, we're fine. Where did she? Oh man.
神戸を垂れよ。
These darn things. No, you get off of her. You leave Serena alone. This is slower than actual boss fights. It feels like. That's a lot of reinforcements. No, we won't. This won't kill you, but this will knock you the shit out. Well, there's that. Fun fact, Sadu's voice actor is the same voice actor as Kani Senna. Tanaka Rie, she plays them both. She also plays my character's voice. I chose that voice pack specifically because it is known to be Tanaka Rie, so...
再戦ならいつでも受けてやる。ただし、生命が元に戻って全力でやり合えるようになったらな。
I'm pretty sure if you look it up, it would be the yeah. Oh. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, but your girlfriend's got another girlfriend now.
よかった。これで前衛は一通り無力化できたようだ。
Christopher Kim, 静かにしてくださいね。One second, folks. I'll be right back. See her run past him to go to Sadu. That was hilarious. Oh man.
ありがとう。飛行が駆けつけてくれたおかげでどうにか事なきを得た。機長部隊の方も無事だったか？了解だ。では帝国兵の皆を保護しつつ偵察隊、主張部隊と合流するとしよう。
The little sun thing?
ガレマルドはもうすぐそこだ。
I don't remember what that is. That is scary looking.
やはり寒々しいな。と、初代皇帝ソルはその光景を。
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, that was. Oh, that was harsh. So good.
ガレアン人がこの土地にやってきた。中央山脈以南の土地をめぐり、コルボ人と戦うこと数百年。ついに敗北を喫して追いやられた。
The Corvosi.
彼らは血族と肩を寄せ合いながら、いつ襲い来るかもしれない民族を、世界を睨み続けていた。だから選ばれたのだ。第六西暦1513年、軍団長となった若きソルによって魔導兵器による革新が始まった。
Oh hey.
精靈水を用いた機関が生まれたきっかけは何だったのか。あるいは内気な一兵卒に過ぎなかったソルがいかにして急速な出世を果たしたのか。真実を知る者はもういないだろう。ただ初めてその体で帝都に立った時の記憶をすくい上げるとするならば、上から眺めた時よりずっと寒々しいなと確かそう思ったのだ。
Yeah, welcome question mark is a good way to put it.
誰もいないようですね。
私が知る限り、陸路でガレマルドに入る者はさほど多くなかったにせよ、ここは玄関口として栄えていたはずだが。
ええ、私の知る限りでも検問所や簡易宿が置かれて人が絶えず行き交う場所でした。
皆テンパードにされてしまったのか。
I think all of them have.
考えるのも大事だけど、とにかく調査拠点を作るべきじゃないかな。こんなところで野ざらしにされてたら長くは持たないよ。僕たちも 保護したデンパードたちもね。
Alright, Opie.
この場所を我々の一時的な拠点とさせてもらおう。速やかに全ての負傷者の手当てを、同時に滞在と調査に向けた準備を整えてほしい。
そいつは受け止まるが、今後ここを足がかりにするってんならひとまずの呼び名くらいはつけねえと不便だぞ。
では創設を踏みしめてきた我々らしくキャンプブロークングラスとしよう。
Camp Broken Glass.
改めてみんなよろしく頼む。
I like how it's got a mechanical base because they don't have the wherewithal. Alright. Shouldn't be long before we was half decent camp with so many helping hands. I was concerned the snow might hinder our progress, but our Guardian friends are used to working in conditions like these. In spite of the obstacles we faced, our plan proceeds apace. Just a little farther we will reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we discuss the course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Ishto and Gra to join us in that building to the northeast of the camp? Elise and I will meet you there. Our comrades certainly have wasted any time establishing a piece of operations. Alright, so I have to go talk to Ishtola first. Home of Magic Tech indeed. Hi, honey. A meeting? Yes, I'll make my way over once my head is cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. 'Tis the monstrous tower on the horizon. Jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at this distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the Tower of Zot, only far more terrifying. Aether flows unceasingly towards it, converging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. You'll be pleased to know that most of the tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings, and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me that they left far too many useful possessions behind. Aye, although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking out loud. You mentioned a meeting? I will make my way there. Alright. Wait, there are active... Okay. Well then. Celesta, Celesta, where are you going? Nowhere. Hee hee. Look, it's the Bantha. There it is. Tuning. .416 to the northeast probably is too far. There's probably something blocking my way or something. Let's find out. I mean, it's just a fate of the world state, right? You know, I'm not in any rush. All these big pipes and stuff. Oh, it's gonna be on top of one of those pipe things, probably. The train station, huh? Okay, they have little cars. Are you inside the building or on top of the building? I'm gonna. Oh, no, there it is. Nice. Turn us into to the north. All right, so where'd the hero go? Oh god, not again! Yeah, really. Automated death machine. It's a great name. Lovely name. Thankfully I'm high enough. Really? Are you actually? Fine. Yeah, no, this is definitely a mix. I'm just gonna keep going until they won't let me go any further to get more currents. So, I mean, I know some of them are gonna be attached to quests, so I'm not like expecting to get them all, but this is still funny. There is indeed a lot here. It definitely feels like we've gone from fantasy world to modern day world, honestly. southwest, huh? Alright. Really, dude? You seriously just don't want to. Both of you guys. Just. Why? Geronimo! There we go. And the next one is way to the west. I guess my question is, was the city like this before or after all the towers? Oh look, another automated death machine. And dudes on horses. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of weird with like the horseback dudes being bigger than the cars. I appreciate the occurrence all being kind of like ground level and stuff instead of being like jump puzzles and stuff. Wander to the south, huh? Alright. Pretty much takes us back to where we were, so that's great. True, the Succession War would definitely cause problems. Level 90 Warmonger. Let's stay away from that guy. Okay, there's the next one. Yeah, so 915 southeast. Good grief. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, well, I'm picking up pieces of the map at least. That's good. Cerulean Sprite. Emland Bear. Big old bears. Hope folks are doing well as we do our travel around the map. big old buffalo things. Yeah, definitely. This definitely has a beginning of FF6 feel to it for me. And big, scary penguin beak-looking things. Please don't be in the big scary cave. Alright, you don't seem to be in the big scary cave. Are you over here somewhere? Aha! To the northeast. Man. Zoblin, Cerulean Zoblin, and big old Yeti looking dudes. Almasty. 22 yards. Alright, how do we get up there? Aw, that sucks. Really? I'm not gonna be able to get this one because I can't get up there. Because this is too steep. I don't care about your fate. I want... Oh, no way, I see how I get up there now. Okay. I think, maybe. At least I hope this is the way to get up there. Let's see if I'm right. If it's up on that platform, we'll be really upset. Okay, I was about to be really sad. All right. A 1,000 to the north. Well then. That's like around here, I think. I mean, we're not going to be able to go up these pipes. These are just too steep again. Yep. Ah! Let's not get trapped underneath the geometry, shall we? Excuse me. Huh. Train. Which reminds me, I did some Deltascape, or Sigmascape rather. I did the first Sigmascape solo. And it was interesting doing that fight without suplex. Huh. Wonder if I can attune to the crystal question mark? Is there no crystal here? Oh wait, no, it's on the other side. I thought it was on the other side. Oh, it's underground probably. Alright, that's fine then. .252 to the northwest. Yeah, but what you gonna do? So somewhere around here. Oh, there you are. Automated satellite. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, it's a little park. Okay, I've got them all. I'm just going to teleport back to save some time. So the rest of the currents are going to be base off quests. Sweet. Alright, let's go to the building. And continue the quest chain. Hell's bells, this place is bloody freezing. I'd rather be tied to the topmast in a storm than suffer this cold any longer. Anyone can spare a swig of rum? That'll sort me right out. The tempered soldiers are sleeping soundly while they undergo treatment. They are too many to attend to at once, but I and the other healers will see to it all eventually. This is all that remains of Laterum. Homes become empty husks. If this is the state of the outlying villages, I dread to think what has become of the capital. We've asked the Ironworks members and some of our other comrades to stay with the airships. In the event we are discovered, we must be ready to move them swiftly to a safer location. Raoban taught me a lot about military strategy during exercises in the fringes. Coordinating units with wildly different capabilities, surveying and securing hostile terrain, that sort of thing. Now I have a chance to put this teaching into practice. For Gilith in our care, along with the rest of the Tempered. Glory to Golemard! Glory to Golemard! They still whisper in their sleep, even as they writhe in pain. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin.
さて、我々がこれからすべきことを整理しよう。
Let's figure out what we need next.
大目的は2つ。生き残っている帝国民の捜索と保護、そして別物となり果てた魔道場の調査だ。合わせてこの程度で何が起きたのかも確かめたいわ。テルフォロイの企みを見極めるためにもね。
であれば私に一つ心当たりが。実はマグナ・グラキウスで保護した兵士に民衆派の見知った顔があったのです。彼らのテンパード化を治療することができればガレマルドに何が起きたのか話を聞けるかもしれません。
いいじゃない。その治療、私が引き受けるとしましょう。
I would have probably made that might instead of should, but still.
連れてきたポークシーを私にも貸してもらえて。同志たちと協力しながら進めるわ。
手伝った方がいい？
大丈夫。というより、私の分も他のことを頼みたいの。この重苦しいエーテルになれるまで、キャンプから出るのは控えた方が良さそうだから。
Oh man.
ああ、治療は進めてくれて構わねえが、ちと問題がある。ここいらの家は整輪期間で暖を取ってるみたいなんだが、それがどうにもうまく動かねえんだ。このままじゃ漏れなく全員氷漬けだぞ。うちの鍛冶師や甲冑師が大急ぎで代わりの品を用意するらしいが。
Parts, huh?
承知した。飛行士たちもそちらに加えて修理と対策を試みよう。
となると残りのメンツで探索になるが、飛空艇とキャンプの防衛にも人を割くべきだろうな。
テンパードと交戦した以上、テロフォロイにもこちらの動きは知られているはず。
True enough.
にもかかわらずこの静けさだ。油断させておいて襲うつもりなのか、あるいは。
Yeah, and also he hasn't shown up to mock us.
何か別の策略か。
よし、ひとまず探索の方は俺が受けます。テートへ来たことがあるウリエンジェとエステニアン、それからレジスタンスたちの力も借りたい。
こっちにも鉄鋼の経験がある人が何人かいるよ。
助かる。それだけいれば市街地はカバーできそうだ。魔道場跡にも近づけるだけ近づいてみよう。あとはグラハもこっちでいいか。いざって時はバニッシュを頼む。
タンクレットには必要ないだろうけどな。最悪任された。
それじゃあ私たちは防衛の方かしらね。
Okay.
いや、キコーラとアルフィノ殿には他に頼みたいことがある。この拠点と市街地の間に広がるレブラーナ氷原、そこを見回って生き残りがいないか探してほしいんだ。
Okay.
闇雲に探すより旅慣れたキコーラの経験則を頼った方が見つけられるのではないかと思ってな。
Ice fields! I love ice fields! Oh, wait, no, I don't.
あれだけクルザスの雪原をかけていた気候でもそんな風に思うのだな。
Nice.
戻ってきた時に温かいスープでも出せるようキャンプの整備を進めておくとしよう。
Cute. That's funny.
ではそれぞれの任務を開始してくれ。状況に不可解な点も多い。くれぐれも気をつけてほしい。
Alright. Call to action. There's this odd perception that Ishgardens have lived their whole lives in the snow, but it really wasn't that bad before the calamity. And afterwards, well, I was rarely more than a few paces from a raging fire. This dreadful place, on the other hand, is nothing but cold, cold, cold. And it's my understanding that Ilsabard has always been this way. Gods, can you imagine? I've never thought of myself as much of an explorer, though I suppose my adventures have taken me into all sorts of strange and distant places. With that in mind, traversing an ice field should be a simple feat. Oh, don't curse us, dude. Gods be good. If it's this cold with Tataru's clothing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when we next meet. It makes me realize, too, that while the people of Grelmall have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them, and quickly. And 89. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yay! Alright. As usual, milling about aimlessly. What ho, chums? Been given something to do, have you? As that happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like a rather tall order. Ahem, since you ask, we're about to scour the Ebian Rhine for survivors. What? Wander around ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? You'd take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise. Or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends. I know just the spot to begin our search. Ah, it's gonna be one of those quests. I'll probably regret this. But we may as well humor him. Alright. Actually... your inventory is not full. They may be chilly, but I've got some great deals on rare items that are sure to warm the cockles of your heart. I'll ask for in favor of bicolored gemstones. What do you say? Okay. Nothing that seems to be useful for me, so... Alright, I think... I might stop the stream since I'm trying to get drowsy here. This is not the most exciting of parts, unfortunately. Also, I had a heck of a time getting to sleep last night, unfortunately. There he is. The few buildings I can see don't seem to appear to be residences. They may still warrant investigation, though. I'm surprised by how many wild beasts there are roaming around the place. Perhaps now that the soldiers have gone, they're free to wander and forage as they please. Ah, okay. I spy with my little telescope. Massive sheep thing? Or maybe it's a cow? Not what we're after, either way. Is that an aether current? Ah, no, just a wind sprite. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo! What do I see over your young hillock? There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. A survivor? Show me! Over there, behind that tree. It looks like she's running away from something. Though surely not us? She wouldn't even know we were here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress. A rather fetching one at that. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near her, but we should be able to follow her footprints. I'll let Luki know where you're headed. Oh, and take these warming tinctures with you. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the urge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. But won't you need them for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands that I do no less. And lest we forget, the very reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. Alright, thank you folks for watching. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock off for the night. I just blanked out for a second there, so. But thank you for watching tonight. I'll be back next week. I should be back next week with another installment. Get a little bit further. And I'll be back Sunday again also for more Minish Cap on Suffering Sunday. So take care, folks. Have a good day or night, depending where you are, and I'll see you soon. Take care, folks.